Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the English news of Binh Phuoc radio, television stations, and newspaper. I'm Binh Phuoc, and following are the headlines as usual. Binh Phuoc prepare for the memorandum of understanding review. Binh Phuoc accelerating power project progress to ensure supply. Prime Minister offer floral tribute to President Ho Chi Minh in France. And now other detail. On the morning of June 11, the Standing Committee of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Binh Phuoc Province, along with leaders of relevant department and agency, convened a meeting to prepare for the upcoming midterm review conference, marking 3 years of implementing the Memorandum of Understanding between Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Binh Phuoc Province and the Solidarity Front for the Development of the Cambodian Motherlands of Krache, Mondulkiri, and Tabong Khmun provinces.
The conference is scheduled for July 9th and 10th. It will review the outcomes achieved, propose future cooperation directions, and revise the MOU to better align with the current reform momentum, while reflecting the updated priorities and development policies of both Vietnam and Cambodia. The conference will also define the role and responsibilities of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee's new Dong Nai chapter in contributing to the MOU's implementation during the 2025 to 2027 period. Given the importance of this event and its significance in external relations, the chairperson of the Binh Phuoc chapter of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee urged all departments and relevant units to work closely with the Provincial Standing Committee and related authorities to ensure the conference runs smoothly, achieves its goals, and leaves a positive impression.
On June 11, Binh Phuoc Provincial Party Secretary Tô Ngọc Hạnh, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People Committee Lê Trường Sơn, and leader of relevant department held a working session with the delegation from the Southern Power Project Management Board. The meetings aim to resolve challenges and accelerate the progress of key electricity infrastructure projects to ensure power supply for Binh Phuoc Province and neighboring areas, critical for energy security and socio-economic development.
Currently, 3 urgent power projects directed by the Prime Minister are being implemented in Binh Phuoc Province. They are the 500 kV Binh Phuoc 1 Trân Thành transmission line, approximately 16.5 kilometers, the 500 kV Đức Hòa Trân Thành transmission line, approximately 104 kilometers, passing through Long An, Tây Ninh, Bình Dương, and Binh Phuoc, and the 500 kV Krông Bắc, Tây Ninh 1 transmission line, approximately 329 kilometers, running through Đắk Nông, Đắk Lắk, Tây Ninh, Bình Dương, and Binh Phuoc. Concluding the meeting, Secretary Hạnh emphasized the need to continue expediting project implementation steps to meet deadlines. She particularly highlighted the importance of working closely with local communities who have already been engaged and have agreed to support land clearance. The provincial leadership will issue specific directives to facilitate site clearance for the projects.
Mr. Vũ Xuân Trường, Director of the Binh Phuoc Department of Culture, Sport and Tourism, chairs a meeting to finalize the minutes and zoning map for the protection of the historic site commemorating the right parting movement to support soldiers in Sok Bombo Budang district.
This site stands as a powerful symbol of the solidarity between civilians and soldiers during the national liberation struggle. During the wartime resistance, local Satian people worked tirelessly, pounding rice day and night to supply food to the front lines, contributing significantly to the nation's victories. To define the protected areas, the Department of Culture, Sports and Tourism collaborated with relevant agencies to survey, measure, and zone over 17,000 square meters, covering the entire area enclosed by the existing concrete road. This zoning map provides the legal foundation for authorities to more effectively preserve and develop the Sóc Bom Bò Sơ Thiêng Ethnic Cultural Conservation Area.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and his spouse laid flowers in tribute to President Ho Chi Minh at his statue in the Ho Chi Minh Space in Montreal City, the French Republic, on the morning of June the 11th local time, during his trip to the European nation for the third United Nations Ocean Conference and bilateral activity with the hot country. The Ho Chi Minh Space is located in the Living History Museum in the heart of Montreal Park in the city of Montreal, about 15 kilometers from Paris, including a statue of President Ho Chi Minh solemnly placed in the museum's ground and a gallery displaying photos and memorabilia related to late Vietnamese leader revolutionary activity during his years in France. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính laid flowers in memory of President Ho Chi Minh. He expressed his deep emotion upon setting foot in Ho Chi Minh Space. He thanked the French government and people in general and the city of Montreal in particular for their sincere special affection for Vietnam and for President Ho Chi Minh in particular. Recalling important events and milestones in President Ho Chi Minh's revolutionary career, especially the period when he was in France and participated in the founding of the French Communist Party, the Prime Minister said that the ideologies of President Ho Chi Minh, the Communist Party of Vietnam, and the French Communist Party share the same value of independence, freedom, democracy, equality, and charity, bringing a happy and prosperous life to the people. Ho Chi Minh Space is a familiar destination for Vietnamese expatriates in France to pay tribute to and express their deep respect for the great leader who sacrificed his whole life for the cause of national liberation. It is also a place where French and international friends come to express their admiration and reverence for President Ho Chi Minh, the national liberation hero and a distinguished cultural figure of Vietnam. The Montreal government considers this space one of the city's cultural heritage. On this occasion, the Prime Minister presented their work on composing and promoting literature, art, and French work on the theme studying and following Ho Chi Minh ideology, morality, and style to the director of the Montreal Living History Museum. Promoting the locality potential and strength. In recent time, many households in Dien Bien province have gradually built agricultural tourism and community tourism model in the direction of green tourism to increase income and improve living standards. This model are turning tourism progressively into sustainable direction associated with local environmental protection and socio-economic development. In recent days, the vineyards in Thanh Luang village, Tân An commune, Dien Bien district has been attracting many local and tourists to check in and experience picking ripe grapes right in the garden. With the entrance fees and experience of 20,000 Vietnam dong per person, and the price of grape picks in the garden of 200,000 Vietnam dong per kilogram. The model has brought double benefit to the garden owner, both widely promoting agricultural products, reducing cost and effort in transporting the farm produce to retail markets, and raising income from the model. Promoting the potential and advantages of natural landscapes and ethnic culture, households in Phiên Lợi village, Thanh Minh commune, Điện Biên Phủ city have also gradually developed community tourism to better their income. Many families have invested in renovating and upgrading their houses, beautifying the landscape, to welcome tourists to stay and experience the cuisine and culture. In recent years, Dien Bien province has gradually formed and developed tourism products associated with agriculture, rural area, type of tourism on experiencing indigenous culture, community check-in tourism, among others. Although the models are still spontaneous and small scale, initially local residents knew how to grasp the popular tourism trend using available natural resources to do tourism and attract visitors. The creation of tourism products by local people based on the advantages of agriculture, culture, and natural landscape is an inevitable trend in tourism development. However, it's also necessary to focus on creating unique and standout products of each locality to create unique features, connecting locality and travel company, thereby contributing to sustainable tourism development. And that's all for today on the news of Binh Phuoc radio, television stations, and newspaper. Once again, thank you for watching and goodbye for now.